G'day guys, thought I'd just do another review. Apologies for the lack of videos and content lately. I've just been absolutely bogged down with work at the moment. So this is still a pretty fresh thing. But anyway, I thought I would review this this new bit of kit that I got. I got it maybe, I don't know, a month and a half ago. It's the Olight, the Javelot Turbo 2, which is one of their premium torches that they sell, and I can just tell you now, it's a kick-ass light. It's not cheap, so I think I paid $2.99 for it straight off Olight.com in Australia, and I mean the delivery was no worries, it come pretty quick. But the purpose that I bought this was so that I can do some pest management control by myself. So normally I would have a spotter and a shooter, and then you got to make sure you've got two people with you and rah rah rah. But the farms are all spread out, and it's too hard sometimes to find another member or person to go with. So I got this so that I can put this on my rifle as an individual spotlight and just use that and just shoot off the armrest, and it works a treat. So if you buy the kit, they give you this kind of barrel mount, so you just stick it on, you screw it in, and then you've got this like 3 magnetic rails that just attach to the barrel. Now these magnets do have like a rubber, a bit of a rubber cushion on them, so I don't have a stainless barrel. My barrel was just a standard black light barrel, and it doesn't there's no scratch marks or anything like that, and it's been jiggling around and bouncing around the cab. So it's really nice that they look after you like that, so that it doesn't scratch your heavy nice barrels that you can get out there. I did buy the kit, so the kit comes with like a nice Pelican case. Well, it's not a Pelican case, but a carry case. That's really premium, with all the soft felt. It comes with a bunch of weird stuff, to be fair, so I'll go through it. First of all, it comes with like a remote switch, which wirelessly, there's probably no battery in it. Anyway, it comes with this wireless remote, so that you can either put this at the trigger guard or something like that, and you will be able to wirelessly control the on-off switch of the Olight torch, which is great. Although I haven't really found a need to use it, I just kind of either leave the torch on or just turn it off and on as I go. But anyway, that's an option. You just kind of charge it up, pair it off the 3 pins, and then once it starts talking, it will then control the torch. Like that little blue light there. It comes with some light filters for when you're dealing with different animals, I guess. So you got the red and the green. I'll do a bit of a spotlight outside, and I'll be able to show you what they look like. So that will be handy. It comes with a charge cable, which is just USB-C, so that's good. Everyone's got that. It does come with these 3M double-sided tape. I'm guessing, that would be for the wireless remote, so that you can attach it to your trigger guard or anywhere on the rifle that you wish. And of course, it comes with a manual. But this barrel magnet lives here in this slot. But what I do is I just pack it like that, and then close the lid, click it, chuck it in the back seat of the ute, and she's all good. So. The basic gist of it runs through a 3 brightness cycle on the front power button here, so I'll just turn it on, click and hold. So that's low beam, moderate, high, then ultra, and then click and hold to turn it off. There's a button on the back, which is what I use 99% of the time, and that's just instantly 100% power, off and on. So that's all I use. But it's hard to explain the brightness of torches running through a phone camera, but this thing is honestly as good. It's not It's not as good, obviously, as like a massive LED spotlight that we use running off 12 volt SIGGI port, but it's not far off it. It's definitely good enough to use, and we've used, like last time I went out, I used this, and then I had a mate of mine that was on the spotlight, and then we had a shooter, and you know, I was handling everything on the left side of the vehicle, and he was handling everything on the right side of the vehicle, and there was no complaints about light brightness or the differences or anything like that. This thing would hold its own. We went across maybe 3 properties. The battery life on it, it lasted the whole night, but I did find towards the end of it, which might have been 4 or 5 hours in. Keep in mind, this wouldn't be on constantly, obviously, but say 4 or 5 hours in of just kind of, you know, paddock scanning and then, you know, changing fields or, you know, driving a few Ks here and there. It started to semi go down. So like it was kind of either on the second dot or the last dot, and the brightness seemed to dim just a little bit. But of course, you know, you just charge it back up and then you're good to go. So I would say the brightness is second to none. It's really good. And I'm sure anyone that buys it will not be disappointed in the brightness. The battery life is above average, but I wouldn't say it's the best. You can buy, I'm sure if you unscrew this, yeah, so you unscrew this back cap and there's a battery in there. You can, I think it's like $68 or $70. You can buy like a cold spare battery from Olight, so you can just chuck it in and then away you go, so you wouldn't have to worry about charging or anything like that. So I don't have one of them. I don't use it that much, but because I find just using the one battery gets me through most of my night action that I do. But yeah, there's plenty of options, and Olight is a very premium brand. Quality is second to none. It's all alley. It's very light. I've had this on the barrel. I've done harmonics tests. I was shooting at 150 yards and there was nothing in it really. So I had this on the barrel and I was like, oh, is this going to affect, you know, the accuracy and the harmonics of my bullets? But it did nothing really. So I didn't adjust anything on the elevation or anything like that. It was fine. So I just kept it the way it was. It's about, I'd love to get the weight of it. I might just go grab that and I'll be back. Okay, so I did just put this on the kitchen scales. It's 550 grams with the rifle adapter, so it might be 500 without it. Which is not too bad, to be fair. Like half a kilo on your rifle, you don't really notice it. I mean, I'm sure you were if you're kind of lugging it in the bush, but you know, shooting off the door rest or anything like that, it was nothing. It's about, yeah, the dimensions is about 6.5 by 6.5 on the front light. The length of it is about 26 centimeters long. So it is quite a long torch, but yeah, I'll let the demonstration speak for itself, and I'll chuck in the video that I did where I was demonstrating it outside against like an LED Lensa headlight, which is about the only thing I can kind of semi-compare it to, which is, yeah, nothing compared to this, but I use both those torches, and yeah, anyway, if you have any questions about it, yeah, chuck me in the comments and I'll be sure to get to them. But yeah, this thing's a weapon. I'd strongly recommend. I've used it a bit, so yeah, it's premium for sure. Right here, guys, there's a bit of ambient light from the house, but so I'll show you. This is an LED Lensa, right? She's full charge, and that's on focus beam. It's not too bad. It's actually pretty good. I use this thing all the time, and then this is the Olight. It is just ridiculous. Like, look, I'll zoom in, so I can go past the crop and into the creek. That's, I don't know, maybe, I think if I can see the shed, so that shed over there is 540 meters away, and you can still spot that with this thing. It is insane. This torch, this is them together. I'll zoom out. Like, it's just, yeah, the Olight is just a different beast, and the camera doesn't do it justice, but yep, it's a spot and torch, that's for sure. I'd also quickly thought I'd show you what it looks like with the filters on for when you're doing spotlighting or hunting or whatnot with pest management. So that's the green and that's the red. But again, the camera doesn't pick up the red very well at all, but it definitely brings your light level down. But if you're doing any short range shooting, probably like, I don't know, 250 yards sub, yeah, the light filters are great.